The famous YRA plan, Future American Millionaires of the United States, Youth Retirement Account Plan. America should pass a federal law to create a youth retirement account to help adults age 18 to 29 save over $1 million each for retirement. If you were born after 1985, the government has been on a spending spree and holding the bill for you. In 1985, the national debt was $1.8 trillion. While you were growing up and could not vote, the government ran up the debt by a factor of 10 to $18 trillion and growing. How much of that $18 trillion went in your pocket? Not much. Who is expected to pay the $18 trillion back? You are. Every time you get paid, the government takes money out in Social Security taxes. The money is not being set aside for your retirement. Rather, it is being used for current retirees. If nothing changes by the time you retire, the Social Security system will have busted. You will not get the money back you were promised, despite all the money you paid into the system. Washington figures you are naive and uninformed. It figures it can make you pay for its spendthrift ways, leaving you holding the bag. Until you vote for politicians who will start representing you instead of robbing you, you can expect more of the same. It's time to take your future into your own hands. It's time to make Washington work for you for once, instead of working for them with nothing to show for it. It's time for Washington to make you famous. I call it the Future American Millionaires of the United States YRA plan. This plan can get you $1 million or more of your own money for retirement, tax-free. The famous YRA plan takes advantage of the power of compound interest over a long period of time. There is nothing like it when it comes to growing your wealth. In 2014, there was a news story about a California couple who found a treasure of 120-year-old gold coins with a face value of $27,000. It claimed the coins could be worth $10 million. However, if this $27,000 had been invested in a diversified stock market portfolio for 120 years at a reasonable 8% average annual rate of return, you would get much more than $10 million. You would get $276 million. It is worth saying again, there is nothing like time when it comes to growing wealth. The younger you start, the less money you need to amass great wealth. But what 18-year-old wants to start saving money for retirement that is 50 years in the future? Hardly any. But I think many would, if there was a program that made it easy to retire as a millionaire, without the need to invest hundreds and hundreds of dollars every month. Watch video 2 for the details to the famous YRA plan that could potentially result in young people reaching age 70 with $1 million of their own money, tax-free, to use for retirement. The famous YRA plan was created by Don Milne. You can find him on LinkedIn. If you like this idea, be sure to share it on social media.